What is up everyone, SoftColors here, and today I'll be talking about why English visual novels are struggling in the game industry. For those who are new to my channel, I am the developer of the visual novel Aquadine, which released earlier this year, and it is available on Steam and itch. If you like areas filled with a lot of water, gondoliers, and mermaids, this might be your thing. Feel free to check it out. Links are in the description below. With that out of the way, here are 3 reasons why I believe visual novels are struggling in the West. Number 1. Many people don't consider visual novels to be games. When people look at games, they may consider the gameplay to be the most important part. Then the story, if any, would be extra. This is the ludological view on games. However, visual novels are often the opposite because they prioritize the story instead. This is the neurological view, which considers games as a medium for storytelling. Most visual novels also have choices, but some people may feel that isn't enough to be considered gameplay. Because of that, they can be difficult to recommend to gamers. Visual novels are a unique medium that falls somewhere between books and games. However, they can have a hard time finding the right audience because of that. And that brings me to my next point. Number 2. English visual novels don't have a big audience. According to the Visual Novel Database, visual novels have been around since the 1980s and originated in Japan. However, they are still pretty new to the West when it comes to original works. That is why the target audience for visual novels usually prefer the ones made by Japanese developers. Now that more and more Japanese visual novels are receiving official localizations, it becomes that much harder for English developers to compete with them, especially since they already have an established industry and reputation going for them. Many Japanese visual novels also have anime adaptations, which further boost their popularity with titles such as Clannad, Fate Stay Night, and Steins Gate. The Western audience is usually more familiar with anime, so that often becomes a gateway for their works. And that is why I believe original English visual novels struggle to receive the same amount of recognition. However, there are a few exceptions. The few English visual novels that are popular are either free or not safe for work. Some popular ones that come to mind are Katawa Shoujo and Doki Doki Literature Club. They both certainly have their own appeal, but a big reason why they're so popular is because they're free and very easy to access. When it comes to business though, visual novel developers can't afford to keep releasing their games at no cost, because they are expensive projects to produce. Not many commercial English visual novels have made a big impact, and that is concerning for their future. They often have a hard time making back their investments, despite how well they do critically. And even my work, Aquadine, is no exception. There is a stigma that visual novels are not safe for work, and while many of them are, that's not the case for all of them. For those who are less familiar with the medium, it could deter those who are interested in a genuine story, but it goes the other way around as well, since some consumers just want a not safe for work product. Because of that, it could leave many safe for work visual novels between a rock and a hard place. Not safe for work visual novels tend to sell pretty well because people usually aren't buying them for the story, but that doesn't really help with the visual novel reputation in the West. And that's it. I think English visual novels have improved a lot over the last few years. However, it's really hard to make a successful business with them, even now. If you'd like to support me, please consider subscribing and checking out my visual novel Aquadine. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.